Welcome to Newsweek's 4th Annual Women in Leadership Conference.
And Rosario Dawson, thank you for being here today. Actress and activist, as I'm sure you all know, and the co-founder of Voto Latino.
We were the first ones to actually do that in 2006. We did voter registration through texting, and I remember when we first put it out, we did it, we didn't have a whole lot of money when we were doing it, and that was a way that we were trying to reach out to the Latin community, because we know they're online, we know disproportionately so, we know that they're texting, and so it was trying to reach out to new voters who aren't going to be on home lines, they're going to be on their cell phones. And it was interesting, this article came out because Arnold Schwarzenegger had just been trying to do the same thing, and he was launching just a couple months after us, going, hey, like, I've got this thing going on, I'm going to be reaching voters through texting. And the article was about how we were doing it better. And and I was actually doing something for Newsweek.com, and someone was speaking from the Obama camp, and he very generously admitted that they'd also borrowed that from us, because the point is so much what we've been doing with Voto Latino has actually been not just voter registration and getting people to actually vote and being very creative about that, from doing either PSAs or doing contests where people can be embedded at the convention of their choice, but also doing press and news, kind of demythicizing the sort of monolithic voting block that people assume Latinos can be put under, which isn't true. It's the same thing as talking about youth vote or even women. Obviously, we're very diverse, and especially culturally very diverse from different countries or different generations, that it's impossible to kind of frame them under one sort of guise. And obviously in 2004 they voted Republican. Now they're looking to be probably, everyone was like, oh, they're Hillary supporters, what is going to happen with that? I mean, I think they go according to the issues, and those evolve. Immigration doesn't come in until like 5, 6, or 7, and that's just sort of in every poll that you look at, because at the end of the day, when the foreclosures are coming in, when you have over 1 million foreclosures since January, over half of them disproportionately affect Latin families. Latinos are the first ones to, because one of the reasons why they don't really value education as strongly is because they drop out, they tend to be the first ones to drop out in high school, which means they're the first ones to go into the workplace. So the economy and whether they're going to have a job is something that's really vitally important to them, because they're the first ones to get hurt in a job and the last ones to get compensated. So it's really important for them to recognize that they're going to have a future for themselves that's not attached to an education, and understanding healthcare and those health issues, because when you're looking at 2000, they were doing studies saying that in 2000 every young person who was born at that day on 2000, 1 in 3 of them will be diabetic. In the Latin community, that's 1 in 2. So those things are very vital to them, as well as we have over 40,000 Latinos who are fighting overseas for us right now, who are residents and not even full citizens, who are hoping to come back and be able to get their citizenship. So I think, again, all those things are tied up with the immigration issue. It all really always boils down to the economy, and that's why we talk very strongly about Voto Latino. Yes, we're targeting a very youth and Latino-based demographic, but these issues that they're facing are American issues. They consider themselves American, just as we need to understand when we have 50,000 Latinos turning 18 every month, and they're the largest growing population. That means they're going to inherit this country, and if they're disenfranchised and uneducated and unhealthy, then you're going to end up having a very unstable country that to look forward to. So we need to really be looking at the Latin issue as an American issue, and recognizing if we want to continue to be what we want to say we are as this strong and powerful country, it's going to be very much targeting that demographic and recognizing with them we hold the key to our future.